Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. Uki has had a lot of negative things, foot and mouth moments that should be always criticized, because if you make a mistake that hurts other people, that actually physically seems to hurt other people, that emotionally hurts other people, you should be called out for it. And if you are discriminatory in the way that you act, you should be called out for it. He was discriminatory towards white people, which is interesting to say, but yeah, he was. And he shares a list of LGBT resources after the US election results. So this isn't a bad thing. This is actually a good thing that he did. No matter the outcome, we keep pushing forward with love, resilience, and a vision of the world where everyone is seen, heard, and valued. And here is LGBTQ mental health resources: the Crisis Hotline, the Black Line, the DQH Helpline, Trevor Lifeline, Trans Lifeline, LGBTQ National Hotline, all these people. It is good to have these out there because there are people that are very worried. I'm not going to get into the politics of the whole thing, but they're very worried. And it does make people concerned. And he does have people who are LGBTQ in his community, so he's trying to look out for them. Just on that basis alone, I'll give him a pass on this one and be like, hey, he did something good. You know me. I criticize when bad shit happens, and I push good things out when good things happen. It all depends on the moment when things happen. As soon as it's topical and political, as Nijisanji would let him openly be. I'm personally not a fan of streamers who get political, generally because most streamers are not well equipped to talk about it. I sure as heck am not well equipped to talk about it. That's why I stay away from it. But I see no problem with this. It's a positive message. I believe Uki is genuine about this. Yep, he may not like white people, but I can imagine a lot of his LGBT plus fans in America are spit scared right now. Ironic for someone who did all that kind of stuff, of course. Personally believe this is very performative and people should relax. But if he ends up helping even just one person by providing these, it's good for him. Agreed. People are whipped up into a frenzy over the election, and it's not just going to be as bad as what they're saying. It's going to be, hopefully it's not as bad. Hopefully it's not worse. Seeing people talk about, this word coming back, roving death squads, targeting those people, I don't think that's, no, I don't think it's going to happen. I honestly don't think it's going to happen. If they're being serious, incredibly mentally deranged, and they should get help, I'll give him credit on this one. It's a nice thing to do. And as from what we understand, he is part of the LGBTQ community. I don't think he's virtuous. God only knows young people are going to need this for the next few years. Good on Uki for posting this. Can't imagine what it's like for younger people right now. Younger people in the LGBTQ community. I only realized this person here only realized they were queer in the late 2000s, so I don't need support like they will. Even people who have been, known that they were gay or whatever for years, and like been in the gay community, because you're born that way. It's not a choice. You're born that way. Even though they may have been there like 20, 30 years or whatever, they're older folks. You can still have stress. You can still be worried over things. You can still have these concerns. And if these concerns pop up, you should have a place where you can chat, place you can let yourself be heard. And these are the places that you can go. Matara blocked Mint, and Mint blocked Matara. It is war, they say. They're at war, they say. Of course, this is all a joke. This is all rumor. This is all freaking... But I have to put it out there. I have to put it out there because people are going to be talking about it. People are going to be like, why didn't you cover this? Here we go. Matara, she will pay for this with her body. Mint all Dori Keikaku. TL note, I have a stroke for second. TL2, Keikaku means plan. Love those two dorks right here.
Mint blocked me on Twitter. Good. Honestly, I should have blocked her on Twitter. I honestly should have blocked her on Twitter. It's what she deserves. It's truly what she deserves. Honestly, I should have blocked her on Twitter. Any idea why she blocked me? What did I do? All I did was time her out for like 30 days. Mint Phantom, my stinky GF. I won't come for Thanksgiving and meet your Jima and your stinky little cat and play your slot machine, your MGS pachinko slot machine. If you don't untime me out at once, why am I blocked?
I blocked her. He says, I blocked her. I blocked her as well. I'll tell Kojima about this.
All I did was time her out for like 30 days, but she deserved it. I didn't do anything.
It's war.
I didn't even.
It's war.
See Kojimbo yet. I didn't even do anything to Mint. Why would she time me out? She could still see my profile picture even if she blocked me. She could still see my profile picture even if she blocked me. Even though she
also, like I said,
banned
I don't want
me.
this to be super duper long.
She timed me out.
It might kind of be
you
not
whore.
a speed run, but just kind of let's sing some songs with some duo.
Internet. Oh, not my internet. My electricity cut out.
The first person, which probably no one is surprised about. Oh wait, hold on. Matara.
Look at it. Shoujo here, and this is my favorite song in Citadel space.
Yes.
Will not get.
There we go. So it's a joke. Everyone should know it's a joke. They don't actually hate each other. They won't actually hate each other. But I had to put it out there just for everybody. K9 Kuro is opening up about having bipolar disorder. This is a brave thing to do because mental health, especially in the VTuber community and in a lot of other entertainment communities, it's not really focused on very much. It's not really seen as anything that you can actually be open about. So it's always great for bigger people like this to be open about it. A message to my community includes some pretty personal things. So throughout my career over the years, if you have followed me for a long time, you would know I randomly have spurts of increased stream cancellations or rescheduled. This isn't new reality, and I always say some sort of excuse for them to make the most sense. In reality, the majority of the time is for something I don't often share with my community at all, or even my friends except a few. Years ago, back when I first got diagnosed with ADHD, I was tested also for bipolar disorder and given medication that would aid in both for treatment. If you don't know, bipolar disorder is actually very common associated with ADHD. Found out that my doctor back then, but maybe it's common knowledge is okay. In any case, it's always been a big problem in my life, if more so than ADHD, which generally learned to live with. Stopped taking medication when I was still in my teenage years because I thought we were dumb. I thought they were dumb, and I didn't need it, and I could just learn to control myself. Maybe some of that has been true overall, but I feel like more than ever, I actually need to go sign up to a doctor here and get medicated. Recently, in regards to my swings, they have been getting much, much worse. Not in terms of frequency, but in terms of length. Most people I talk to about this issue, swings refers to short window, like 30 minutes to an hour. In reality, bipolar swings can last days or even weeks. They will only last around 3 days for the bad ones, but over the past few years, it's been growing in length, so he's been getting worse and worse. His current one has been a week and a half, and I think I'm deciding finally to get some medication again. Sorry to my communities who had to deal with so much inconsistency over the years, watching me especially as of late. It's not burnout or anything, I'm so excited to do so many things, but it's just not working in my head to function my body. It's really hard to explain. Anyway, if you read all this, well, thank you. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain because I don't normally talk about this with people. If you also have this condition, my advice would be also great. So he's creating a thread below for people like that. Let's hope people are supportive of him and not use it as a reason to attack him. Blind haters will do hateful things, but at least he has, from what it looks like, cleaned up his community to have good support too. I'm never, ever going to hit somebody for a mental break. Like when Kotoka took a long break because she had mental health issues, in the sense that she was feeling down, she was depressed, etc., getting therapy for that. I was one of the people that's like, let her be. Let her have her time away. Let her relax. Don't criticize her. Yes, maybe she's done bad things. But when it's a mental health break, when it's a mental health issue, that is something that's a lot of times out of the control of the person. It's your mind playing games with you. I have mental health things that I've been very open about. I have severe anxiety. I have ADHD, autism. Also have major depressive disorder, which can affect the way that I stream, affect my mood, affect everything. And that's why I always advocate for mental health. Advocate for people getting help for their mental health if they need it. This is a very big thing to actually put out there. Also, it says here, friendly reminder to everyone not to engage with, immediately block anyone drawing parallels with him and Doki. Mental health isn't a measuring contest about who suffers most or who copes the best. Anyone who does that is self-reporting on how terrible a human being they are. Exactly. Mental health is not a measuring contest. Believe me, anyone who has mental health issues, like severe mental health issues, like whether it be bipolar, whether it be the things that I have that I just mentioned, whether it be Kotoka taking a bit of a break because her mental health was down, whether it just be a regular depressive episode, whichever one it may be, it is absolutely serious. It is something that people wish they didn't have. It is something that happens with your brain, and it is very still stigmatized to this day, which is why I'm very happy that K9 Kuro felt important enough and felt strong enough to be able to do this, and felt loved enough that his community, would not actually negatively see any of that kind of stuff happen. Hololive DEV-IS is a branch that Hololive has created, and it created about Regloss came out in September of last year, I believe. So it's been over a year. Usually they do it about a year. They did say that they were going to be slowing down things, but this has already been in the works at least minimum 3 to 6 months. Minimum 3 to 6 months. 6 months easily for the live 2D, because remember that takes a while, and then 3 months probably once they already had them and all that kind of stuff. So this takes a bit. So let's see what they actually are doing right now with full on everything. Let me make sure. Yep, the audio is on. Here we go.
どう？みんな緊張してる？
正直ちょっと緊張してる。
まあまあ
good.
リラックスリラックス。練習通りやればいけるって。リグラスぶちかましてやろうぜ。
There we go. New group. I love these little things. coming soon. So yeah, it's probably most likely a new group. A lot of people are like, Device 2.0, yes. Second generation. Everyone's like second generation. Everyone is thinking the same things that we are thinking. It is a possible new generation for Device. Flow Glow with graffiti on Holo Device is maybe my dream of having a J-Rap group coming true. Maybe, because that's graffiti. So yeah, maybe a J-Rap group. Hololive grows ever stronger and cuter. Personally, I'm hoping that Reglass are finally going to get new outfits. Could very well be a new gen, but I can hope. I don't know, man. When was Reglass debuted again? Debuted last year, September, so it's been more than a year since then. Time flies, I know. We're getting older and older every day. Month after Advent, and are doing just fine. Not to mention that was over a year ago, and all of them are 3D now. Actually, pretty on par with previous years. Like I said, Hololive waits anywhere around a year nowadays to get things out there. Some things like Advent and Justice were a little sooner, and remember, Justice is out, so it wouldn't be strange for Device, another branch, to have their second generation of that brand. So let's hope the best for them. Whatever it is, whether it be new outfits, whether it be, which I don't think it's gonna be new outfits, whether it be new outfits, a new generation, whatever, give them the support that they deserve, and hope the best for the new creations, whichever they may be. For a short time, I wasn't aware of this until today, unfortunately. For a short time, they had the pre-orders for Watson Amelia Immortalized as marketable plushies together forever, and the Watson Amelia pillow cover re-released edition shown down here. All these thingies here, of course, shown in their actual Biam is really cute, by the way. But all these things here is was available until 1 a.m. PST on November 5th. So it has already become unavailable again. At least the pre-orders have. All this stuff sold out pretty quickly because, of course, it will sell out pretty quickly. But also, a lot of these things are marked as sold out when they are not available anymore. So it could be either or. I'm leaning more towards it being sold out though. But here is everything. You have the Bubba handheld plush. You have the Ame handheld plush. The Gator handheld plush, so it's a smaller plush. The Space Ame pub mirror, approximately 200 millimeters by 240 millimeters, so about 20 centimeters by 24 centimeters. Material glass and wood. You have the bonus, which is a reproduction of the handheld letter. It's basically a printout of a handheld letter, of a handwritten instead of handheld. Duplicated handwritten letter here. And this is $130, is still not a lot. All the things could have been bought separate, $24 for everything else. The plushies, except for Biame, was $28 and $55 for the mirror. And of course, you have here the Watson Amelia official pillow cover. The front is, her in her dress. The other one is just her, the back part is her just relaxing. It's all 2024 done. And that one, it was about 160 by 50 centimeters. Two-way tricot, basically you can do front back. And I'm not sure if you can do it inside out. Some of them have it inside out, but I don't think this one does. It was $68 while it was available. Unfortunately, like I said, now it's not available, but I wanted to show you the kind of things that they still do for an affiliate. Remember, she's an affiliate. She doesn't stream with them right now, but she still is going to be a part of several projects. She's still going to pop out at any kind of 3D lives, anything like that. I apologize for the small size, but this is the only size that was available. Their voices harmonize so well. This is basically Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, of course, coming with Mint on her Mint 3.0 that she had. This was a moment where they were able to sing together and have some fun. Let's see how they harmonize.
Wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna...
That is very good. Holy crap. I can't play too much of it, unfortunately, because I have been copywritten before on videos for having a little bit too much of the song going on. So I'm going to just pop out in other portions and then give it to you.
Let's go.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
That's the part that I wanted you to see. That's the part that I wanted you to hear. This is amazing to see, of course. And people say, can't wait for ERB to get a 3D. She would smoke a 3D show. It's going to be featured in Zeta's 3D Live. No, ERB doesn't have a 3D just yet, but there's always a cardboard method or portrait frame, as Hololive has done before. Iris was the one that I remember that did have like a cardboard cutout. And Crony has it too, because she didn't have one yet. So she didn't have a 3D at this time. This was during Gura's 3D Live. And then you also had, of course, Iris. And you had back there Louis, who it looks like a funeral photo. It looks like a freaking funeral photo. It's hilarious. But it's great. It's great. It's creative. It's creative to have that out there. They're probably going to do something like that. Or they may just have them on a screen in the back as, a live 2D form. We will see what happens. But she's going to be at Vestia Zeta thing. So it's gonna be great. And I'm glad that Mint was able to get so many people in there. Of course, it's because of her life that she had before in the heaven, as she likes to call it. We'll just leave it at that. And because she is Mint now, I want people to, not be so focused on her past, but in the future that she has right now, which is very, very bright. Too many POVs to watch. What is this talking about specifically? This is talking about things that are going on. As of 8 hours ago, heck of a lineup for Death Note Killer Within. It's a multiplayer game. They have, along the bottom, we have Juniper, Laimu, Malicious, Amelie, Monarch, Bao the Whale, Snuffy, Grimmy, Vienna, Giga, and everything right there. Their POVs are all here. You can see all of their POVs all here. I'm going to show them all to you if I can. It's just going to take a bit for them all to show up. So here is Mint doing her thing, and it's going to take a little bit to load.
Are you still waiting for payday to load?
Here we have some Bao stuff here.
I ran out of time.
The afterlife.
That's awkward.
Oh, is it Juniper?
I actually.
Whoa, don't do that. We can be.
There we go.
Who is it?
Look how that's a huge thread. I'm gonna post your name on the internet.
Oh, not the gun.
Oh no! Shot herself with the gun. And here we go, more freaking. There's always gonna be some. There we go.
Oh my god! Oh!
2.
We know Amelie was proven innocent.
So Amelie was proven innocent. Okay, on this one.
You know what to do. Okay.
And here we go. Here's Doki. Doki having her mind be like, huh? So they're all having it there. There's all of them here. They're in there. It's a nice game. I mean, I'm probably not gonna play it because I don't have it, but it's nice to see. There's Snuffy as well. All loading.
Her internet might have gone out again.
Bow's like the whole thing failed, I think.
Really good game so far, though. I was
So they have to. She has to go back into the here. Go back in here.
Drama, oh my god.
Wait, so who,
And there's Giga as well.
Killer?
So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of views of everybody.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody seeing everything. And there you go. And it says once again, Doki has made them connections. Amelie, things looking grim. How much girl failure could it fit in one collab? Apparently a lot. Looking forward to this collab. It's all very good collabs going on there. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a view of each one of them to show you that yes, Dokibird as Dokibird, not as anyone else, has been doing amazing things for herself. Huge news for any VTuber. Amayuri Moka from VSPO JP has reached 100,000 subs in just 2 days since her debut on November 3rd, 2024. Now, why does this happen? This is just my opinion, of course. I always put my opinion on all of these, so just letting you know. My opinion is that either she had a big following before, a lot of times it happens, either from gaming or otherwise. I'm not saying she was a VTuber before or anything like that, just saying gaming, sometimes people follow her or remember who they were, or sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. Every single VTuber who debuts is amazing in their own right, but sometimes a certain person clicks with you, and a certain person clicks, and then with the whole community, and they grow. 100,000 in 2 days is a huge growth. Since my debut, I've really felt how amazing my seniors and the people involved in VSPO are. I think I feel even more in the future. There are many things I lack. Thank you everyone for watching over us so warmly. Let's work hard to grow. So when I woke up this morning, I was there. Thank you. And the thing is, this isn't like the huge boost that usually is seen from like Hololive, the Hololive boost that normally happens when you debut as a Hololive member. Holostars get it a little bit, but not so much. But Hololive, or Nijisanji, I would say, but they don't really get that boost. But other big companies like that, of course, a lot of times you get the boost of just fans wanting to see something new and wanting to support a new member of the group. But VSPO is big, but it's not that big to get 100,000 viewers and subscribers in just 2 days. VSPO is gaining a lot of steam again. Yet they may be the third most watched agency by viewer hours now, just ahead of VShojo. That's even without their sister agencies under Brave Group. Always amazed when I look at some talent. For example, Met, her morning show is like 7 a.m. GMT, 6 p.m. EST. Primetime NA, reach usually 10K plus viewers, and 53K-ish peak viewers on her 20 plus win streak on Street Fighter 6 last night too. She's a legend ranked. What do you expect? She's so good. Well, she was not a pro, but she's talented female Street Fighter named blank. I'm not gonna put that out there because she's currently in her actual life now. She's actually doing her things. It's one of those things I want to put a little bit of, at least, unless it's like humongous news, I want to, protect her past life. So it's only natural she would attract different attention from other VTubers. She also had an overwhelmingly ranked history in Street Fighter, which is rare for a woman, and her rarity makes it easy to tell who she is. So yeah, people, like I said, people followed her from her Street Fighter days. VSPO, as you know, is kind of like an esports or at least more that type of gaming side of VTubing. So her Luke Master rank 2200 plus, Legend rank highest 24. So yeah, she had some really, really good gaming history, gaming chops in the past, and that's what helped her out. But remember, whether she had gaming chops in the past or not, again, another opinion of mine, she will not grow an extreme amount, and people will not follow her if she didn't have an amazing personality that drew people to her and wanted to follow her. So that's one of those things I always like to put as kind of like a thing in the end of when people grow like this. First stage production, EN Gen 2, the one who has a very successful Avalum generation. They are continuing to do their stuff. They're continuing to push forward and create more content, create more people, have more fun, have more wonderful individuals out there for everybody. Let's take a look at what they have. November 16th, 2024. Debut for first stage production EN, which is going to be another group of boys. Of course, they tend to go with 4. So they 5 in this case. Nice. 5 of them. There we go. So November 16th, 2024 is their next generation popping up. What do people have to say about it? My God, bring the boys out soon. Yo. Holy, let's go. About time. Avalum has been having a lot of successes. A lot of successes with what they're doing. Angel Steps is very happy. Let's go. Natalie Finn. A lot of people are very happy because it is, I mean, the only other, there are, you know, Nijisanji, there's other ones. Big agencies go for boys because it's less risky for them because they already have a big step in the whole zeitgeist, in the whole reach of people. They have a lot higher reach than a small agency, so small agencies tend not to risk it too much. But first stage production is doing a really good job. Avalum did really, really well, and now they're taking another chance with another group of guys, and I'm very happy to see it. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of all sizes, shapes, forms. No discrimination here on anything, because I want to build the VTuber community up. I want it to be a strong and, you know, united community instead of it being a competition to knock others down and just become, because we can all grow together. And I pay it forward by, of course, talking about EleCamiel right now. A mute beast elf from space, just trying to blend in with what other humans do here. And let's take a look at what they have here. Here's some of their art, some of the art for spooky art and other months. And this is their Twitch. Down here, we'll take a look at their about section, because I will butcher the pronunciation of words and most likely your name by accident. I am sorry. I do the same thing, so that's perfectly fine. A mute beast elf from space who depends on a set of subtitles that has a mind of its own. Really like exploring and experiencing and learning new things. It's nice to meet you. So she's using a speech to text thingy, so that's fun. And here we go. We are using I'm L. This channel is where I upload clips and highlights from my Twitch streams. That takes a lot of time, so it's always very nice to see people do this. Always very nice to see people do this. They're mining for gold here. Let's take a look.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Really doing really good for, and who knows when's the last time I cleaned that.
She cringed at her own stuff. There is her content. Of course, I will put every single bit of this in the description below, all of their social media channels, as I always do. Thank you so much, Elle, for letting me showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you grow. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.